Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. My name is Clash on Sun. Today, I'm so excited to be bringing to you my first PUBG mobile video. It's going to be super exciting. It's going to be the first gameplay that I had on Miramar, the new map that was just released in the new update. So, super excited to bring this content to you guys. So, let's get in. Alright. So, very first time on the Miramar match. We're playing solos here. Got 100 people in the plane, rocking and rolling. We're going to fly down to a place that I've been seeing as a hotspot. It's called Pasado or Picado. It has that stadium, and if you haven't been there yet, definitely check it out. It's got some pretty dope loot going on there. I've never been disappointed with what I've gotten there. So we're going to be dropping in here in just a sec. Right toward this. I'll be pulling up my map pretty soon here so you guys can take a look at where it is. You can see the major city there off in the distance to the southeast there. So this particular stadium has like 3 different levels to it. You're going to want to drop and try to make it to the top one preferably. You know, it's just a race at this point. It's about getting down first. And there are some tips and tricks how to get down first. I don't do them in this because this was just my first match. I didn't know where I wanted to go, so I just ended up at this area. You can see I am using an iPad 4, so my graphics cannot be the Ultra HD that they can be on my phone that I normally play on. But you can see here we have several people dropping in on the stadium. It's a pretty big building. It's got multiple floors, 3+ floors. Tons of loot, guys. You gotta check it out. All right, so we're gonna be picking up as much as we can here before we start running into people. Not finding any guns at the moment though. Got a first aid and a frag grenade going on. So I'm not completely. Oh, an 8x scope. There, that is. That's a winning hand right there if I've ever seen one. Start off right off the bat. Energy drink, tons of level 2 helmets, so you can see how much loot is just on this first floor here, and I think it only gets better the higher you get up in the levels. And by levels I mean floors, of course. So there's tons of people there. I wanted to get away a little bit. I'm gonna jump into this van here and just try to distance myself here just to get my bearings and see what's what, where the circle's going, where the map it's going to be taking me, because it's going to be fun. So there's a guy right there trying to shoot me. I'm going to make some swerving moves here, whipping that van around. You can see the other new vehicle there that's on the left side of the road there. It's a pickup truck. It's new vehicles there. Pretty cool stuff. I don't particularly like this van. It's pretty slow. Doesn't really get the job done. It's going to be good for those squads though. You know, when you're piling on into the vehicles, got plenty of seats there for it. So I'm just freaking driving. I'm just getting on out of here. I think I spot this huge building here, and I'm just gonna take this crappy off-roading. It's gonna be a good time. Super hard to maneuver, tell you what. So this is an empty warehouse here that we got. I'm gonna go ahead and stop and see if I can pick up any guns. The reason I left the stadium the first time is because I was a little worried that I was there for so long and people had found guns and I hadn't yet. So running into even a crappy player with a gun is, you know, almost certain death if they kind of know what they're doing. You know, they don't have to per se be a pro or whatnot, but yeah. Just picking up, looting up stuff. I got a Car 98. Super stoked about that. I think there's a compensator at the end of that as well. Prefer the silencer on the Car 98, absolutely, just to hide your location. It's sneakiness is my favorite part of this game, is being a little sneaky snake. So we've got a pistol and the Car 98. So right now I'm going to be looking around before I loot this house, making sure nobody came from the direction that I came from, which would be the more likely direction people will come from because I was so far away from the path of the plane. So I'm going to pick up this shotgun, this double barrel, instead of the pistol. A little bit of a sketchy move there in case there's anyone mid-range-ish, and I don't have anything for that except for that pistol. So we're going to see if we can find some more assault rifles somewhere. There's got to be. And the only one around here at the moment. Kind of a slow start to the game. There's 81 people left. But just scoping around. I'm not really sure how big the map is as far as distance going that way out west. I know that people can be on those big rock formations. Alright, so we see a vehicular device rolling up on a compound. I'm going to take a shot and miss horribly. Got the 8x scope with a lifesaver. So I see him bopping in the door there. See if he pokes his head out again. Oh, that time I hit the railing. So yeah, the railing is going to be a thing if it gets in your way. Let's see here. So I'm basically watching a guy run up on another guy, and so I'm interested in taking a gounder that direction. So in a second here, I'm going to bop on over there, try to get a closer look, and hopefully, you know, kill some people or watch some people get killed and take their loot, and while they're getting looted, kill those people while they're distracted, you know, all that good stuff. So we're going to go ahead and swing around town. I like this map. I've noticed that you're going to want some light colored clothing if you're going to be on this map. And you're worried about your silhouette out in the distance. Don't wear dark colors because they stick out like a sore thumb in this particular map. And as you can see, there's not a whole lot of grass or anything to just lay down and hide in, so that's pretty cool. It makes the last circle a little more intense, a little more fun to play because there's just that less opportunity to sneak up or hide in the grass. So I'm seeing this dude. Looks like he already killed someone. He's looting, so I'm gonna try to get some shots off. But he ducks underneath the berm there, just in time. So now I'm expecting him to hop in his vehicle and take off. So I'm gonna line my scope up into that driver's seat where his head would be. Something that I'm like still having issues with trying to keep in mind is that you can be seen from so far away in every direction. Like, especially when you're out in the open, there's no buildings around you, anything like this, and I'm just sitting there on top of this mound trying to scope out someone. It's pretty obvious to somebody. If they can have line of sight, they'll see you laying down, even from really far away, even with the crappy graphics. This guy's gonna take his sweet time. Just taking a good look at the whole picture there. He finally gets in when I wasn't ready for it. Take a shot. Miss. It looks like he's coming straight at me. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. See if that's going to... Where did the car go? Can anyone tell me where the car went? It's just gone. It started coming right toward me and then it just disappeared. I don't know. I have no explanation for that. I was ready for him to come try to park on the bottom of this hill that I'm on, and I'm kind of also expecting him to still be there, but he does not show up. He just disappears in the vehicle that he was in, so I don't know what happened there. So I'm going to go over see if there's anything left in that loot crate that he was getting at. Unfortunately, I couldn't kill him and grab whatever loot he had because he's gone. Don't know what happened to him. So that was an interesting event there. As you can see, there's definitely no trucks around anymore. Baffling. Just baffling. Alright, so we're looting this crate here. Sped it up a little bit. just that the video's not entirely too long. Definitely hearing some people off in the distance. I know there's no audio for some reason. I can't figure it out why. Getting shot from behind, so I'm going to quickly get my bearing, get some cover. Let's jump up into the second story here, peek through the window and see if we can see where this guy's sitting at. He's somewhere in this vicinity in that direction. So we're going to scoot over. I'm scoped in for some reason. Let's get out of the scope here and take a look. Oh, there he is. Okay. So he's a little dot there. I'm going to go ahead and get up. Try to use my peek. See if we can't get a couple shots off on him. Where'd he go? The peeking around the corners is something I'm still getting used to. That's for sure. Alright, so he's right behind, right next to that tree. So we're going to get our scopes lined up, take a shot. Don't know why that bullet didn't connect. Gonna wait a sec here. Alright, pow. We got him. Let's get another hit marker. I think it takes me 3 shots. He keeps healing up behind this tree. While I'm sitting here at less than 75% health. There we are. There's another shot on him. He's got to be super low health at this point. Come on. Come on, peek around. Starting to think he's going to peek on the other side now. At this point. 53 left. 0 kills. Haven't seen a whole lot of action here. Pretty slow game. I did peek on the right side. There's the kill. Alright, so he's down and out. I'm going to want to stop breakdancing or doing the worm while standing and head on over to that loot crate and see what he's got going on. I'm going to take a good peek around to make sure nobody is following me, scope it in on me, that good stuff. Got to protect yourself from all directions. Yeah, buddy. So we got a 4x scope, a pan. He's got a UMP on him. I'm going to take that UMP, replace that stupid double barrel. Alright. Got an extended quick draw mag, some 5.56 ammo. Let's go ahead and put that on there. So I've got the 8x scope on the car. Now I've got a SCAR with a 4x scope. Super stoked about that. I love the SCAR. It's a fantastic weapon to use. Alright, I've done a lot of running around. 48 left. I've only seen that one person besides the other guy that just disappeared. And yeah, pretty slow at this point. Let's go ahead and use the first aid. That is stupid. Let's go ahead and cancel that because that was a waste. And then, oh, the guy's popping out here. Boom, boom, boom. Take him out real quick. He got a couple shots down on me. Didn't hear him walk up on me. Let's see what he's got. Some bandages, energy drink, some more 5.56 ammo. Phenomenal. He was just a stray. Might have been a bot. Just rolling around. We'll get back in this corner. Let's go ahead and fix our health situation. Let's take some of this random ammo out of here. And then you use a bandage. That's going to be the most bang for our buck here. Definitely don't want to use a first aid if you're not needing it. Let's go ahead and take a painkiller as well so we can get to full health. And perhaps a energy drink as well to get our boost bar up as far as possible. before we start heading on out. See where we're on the map. Alright, so the circle's coming in. We're doing good as far as positioning inside the circle. So let's take a counter. Let's just see what's going on. A lot can change in this landscape. There's tons of people still roaming around. And I don't even see the end of the circle. Yeah, see, they must be past those hills way back there. So this map seems ginormous. I'm sure it'll get smaller once we're all familiar with the areas and stuff, just like the other map. Gonna do the quick prone slide and glide. That's what I'm gonna call it, prone slide and glide. The third person sneak. Busted TV. That is an old TV. That is a very old TV, 90s. Right, so if you're familiar with how big the red zones are, you just saw it on the map. It looked kind of small. I don't know if they just made the red zone smaller on this map, or if, you know, the map is just really big and so that's going to look smaller. But that's one thing that I noticed when I was gauging size. So you can finally see the zone creeping up there, way off in the distance. It's got 33 people left, 2 kills, and still a huge circle. So we're going to just hang low for a second to see where this new circle ends up. And done. Okay, so a little bit south from here. So we're going to go ahead and just take on off. I know I have a vehicle at my disposal. One disappeared in front of my face. But we have that van that's over there on that. So I think I'm going to be heading over there, grab that real quick, and head on to the new circle. Just to get prepared, we're going to, as we're running through the barren lands here, make sure to keep checking your 6 and 3 and 9 and 12. 360. Watch everything. Except where you don't want anybody popping out of a hill somewhere with a scoped Car 98. Oh, we got the plane coming in. Should be able to see where that drops. Okay, so that might have been the vehicle that disappeared, and now the one that I brought over there is gone. So I suppose he did a Spy Kids motion and like drove underground somehow, or I don't know. Just disappeared. So that care package is a little far out there. We're going to haul some butt over to the new circle. We're just now inside it. This is something I probably won't recommend, is just stopping out in the middle here when you see someone and just getting out to fire. It works most of the time, but it's also putting you at risk here. We're going to take a lead shot there and somehow missed the second one, missed the headshot, so we're going to wait to see. Right now I should be, and heed my warning, I should be taking a look around here to see what's going on. Don't want to be caught blindsided, especially when you're scoped in on someone else. So we're kind of taking our time here. We really want to get this guy down and out. So I'm going to take a sheet, going to lay down here prone and see if he wants to make himself more visible. If not, I'm going to have to move on because I can't stay here forever. Alright, so we've got this guy on the move. I'm not sure if that's the same guy or not. 8x scope a little bit. Hard to maneuver around all the hills, but we're going to go ahead and get that kill taken care of, put it in the bag. Then we see this guy popping out of nowhere. Like I said, keep an eye on your surroundings. Pretty sure I got a hit marker there. This truck is doing something weird. I missed that shot miraculously. And now I'm getting shot from behind. So now I got to whip behind me real fast. This guy actually takes that guy out for me. So now I'm still alive because this guy just saw him, completely looked past me. And now I'm going to scope in and see if I can finish this guy off that I have already hit with my Kar 98. A few shots off here and there. He makes himself way visible and I'm missing all my shots. Doing a terrible job. He stops to scope in and get a little more accurate, and that's when I'm able to zero in on his head. So let's go ahead and loot this other guy's box, get the fruits of the labor of the other guy. Let's take all this stuff. Got a suppressor for the AR, that's phenomenal. Accidentally switched out my M4, or my SCAR out for the Mini, and then found the M4. Stuck with the M4 because I enjoy it. I should be reloading my Kar 98 right about now, but I do not see it. Hopefully that doesn't impact any of my decisions or gameplay here in the future. Let's go ahead and throw another painkiller in, see if we can get to full health. That'd be optimal. Hearing some footsteps off to the north. Find a guy, and I'm just going to stand up and try to take him out. Right now I have the silencer, so he can't tell for sure exactly where I'm coming from. I'm going to third-person peek him over this boulder. I'm going to sneak up right behind. I see that he's making his way around the hill, so I'm going to position myself to get right behind him and take him out. Being a little on the cautious side, we're getting down to the wire there. Only 4 kills, 14 people left. This guy sees me. I scope in, get confused when I get scoped in, say screw it, and just gonna go in with the no scope. So we take care of him. Again, the 5 kills, 12 people left, and the zone has moved again. We've got about 342 meters until the edge of the zone, so we've got a little bit of a run ahead of us. Got 45 seconds left until the zone starts creeping in. I am at the edge, so I gotta get moving as soon as possible here. One last little view of the area here to see if any stragglers want to get shot with my Kar 98. That'd be fantastic. But nope, so let's keep on keeping on. I'm gonna creep around the edge here, see if I can't get to the section of the borders where they are closest together, so I have the least amount of space behind me for someone to sneak up. That's typically where you want to position yourself. See the circle, there's 10 left, and the circle's still substantially big, and I didn't realize it, so I'm going to grab this Jeep here. Jeep, truck, whatever it is. I'm going to grab this truck and head on to... Man, there's tons of gunfire going on. You can see it up in the mini map. There's actually gunfire behind me somehow. Not sure if they're shooting at me or not, but we're going to get up into this circle. It's going to put me right into this compound here. I'm going to run my truck straight into the wall. Can't jump into the tiny windows. Alright, so now we're inside the building. We're not technically in the circle, but we're close enough to where we're comfortable. Still have 9 others alive, 10 total. Just gonna see if there's anything to loot here and there. Win 94, haven't used it yet. If you guys have used it, let me know what you think about it in the comments, because I'm curious. I suppose I could just use it, but I'm not much of a shotgun person, unless it's the only option, you know. I'll always trade it out. Alright, so we're gonna pop some energy drinks. We're going to zoom in on the map here since it's a little bit on the small side. So I see I've got a huge cliff in the way of my path to the circle. So I'm going to head off to my right and see if I can't get up on the high ground, and that way giving me some advantage. Hopefully nobody's inside this building off to my left. Would definitely enjoy not getting shot in the butt. So that's where I want to head, somewhere up in that direction. So I can get up on that because the circle's on the other side of that cliff, so we want to get on top of it. especially since we got the car. At this point, I should probably be taking that 8x scope off, putting on the 4x for effectiveness, because the 8x up close is not going to be helpful. As I'm going up this hill, I'm going to peek behind me to see if anyone's trying to zero in and kill me. Got 7 left. People are dropping here and there without my contribution, unfortunately. 30 seconds left to the play area. Starts getting smaller. Is that a guy? Did I just see a guy? Oh, it was a guy. Okay, so I did see him. Good thing. I'm going to hop in here and try to take him out real quick. I hear him walking around. So if he puts himself in this doorway, I'm going to just mow him down. Sounds like he's just going to take off. So right now his feet are on the sand. Clearly, I can hear that. You guys can't. And I know that he's taken off toward the zone, and I should as well, because the zone is coming in. I spent too much time there waiting for him. He's probably long gone at this point, so now I'm just going to try to make it. There's the crate that we saw earlier before. Fortunately, the circle is going to be past the crate, so there's no stopping to check to see. There's some guns already on the ground there, so somebody's already made it. Right now I'm in a bad position trying to get to this building here out in the open. Circle's pretty slow. There's only pretty, small. Some gunshots off my back left corner. I'm gonna just try to get into this building real fast and heal up so I can get at these last people with full health. First aid kit here because I have 6 of them. Painkillers to get to the full health. Got a full energy bar. Let's do this. 3 left after me, so 4 total. Ooh, there's a guy that's creeping up right there. Just blasted him. He was probably doing the same thing I was and just peeking over the side in third person. Zone's coming in, I think, again. No, it's not. It's going to be 10 seconds left. A little more cover here than I thought there would be. Thank God. There's tons of trees. Tons in relative perspective there. Getting shot at. Don't know where it's coming from, so I have a general idea. It's probably over by the crate that's on the hill. So I'm going to try to get up here and peek around this tree to see if I can take this guy out. There's only 2 others left, so there's 3 total left. Zone's coming in. Should be seeing. I'm going to boost up real fast. Need to get my full health again in case I have any of those close encounters. Got to get myself in the zone. Definitely going to try to keep an eye on the guy. I know where he is, and I know for a fact that there isn't anyone from where I came from. I scoped out pretty well. There's not too much grass to be hiding in this particular area. So we're going to peek to the right of this haystack, see if we can see this guy who's hiding. Oh, and he gets smoked by the last guy. So now it's just me and one other. I definitely heard him off to the left side here. So now I know where he is. I've got a couple of frag grenades. Thinking just for the luck of it, I'm going to huck them out. Various areas I think he could be laying. Next to the tree. Nothing there. Start another one next to the wagon. Nothing there. Alright, so now it's gotten to the waiting game point where you're like, is this other guy gonna get up or not? I'm gonna reload, make my way over to see if I can get a location on him before he gets a location on me. That's gonna be the biggest advantage you can have here in this situation, is just knowing where he is first. Luckily for me, he threw a grenade, so he doesn't know where I am. That's what that was indicating to me. Zone's going to start shrinking here. Zone's not very big here after this. I can definitely see the whole amount there. So I can, at this point, I'm pretty sure I can hear him crawling around. He should be somewhere directly in front of me. Of course, we're going to be taking a look to our right a little bit, just in case. I've had that happen to me where I thought someone was right in front of me. He actually came from the side. Sneaky. No movements yet from this guy. Zone's going to come in and change one last time. Just slightly in front of me. I'm going to see if I can see him if he's on this other side of this hill. He's actually crawling on the other side of the circle. Quick double tap. Bang, bang. Chicken dinner for days. So yeah, 7 kill game. Not a very high kill game. Not usually what I'm used to. The map, first impressions, definitely like it. Yeah, thanks guys for watching the video. Let me know if you guys have been playing the new map since it came out. I'm super stoked about it. Let me come out with more videos about this PUBG mobile experience that I'm having, because I'm having a lot of fun. So, yep, thanks guys for tuning in, and be looking out for the future videos I'll be putting out. Yeah, please like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Deuces.